Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into it. We have a little AFC North Saturday planned with the Browns Ravens at 4:30, as well as the Bengals Steelers kicking off at 8 o'clock Eastern. All right, so this is a game with a lot of playoff implications. I'm going to share with you guys what exactly this means, and we're going to get down to my best bets. This is a great weekend, one of my favorite weekends to bet. The NFL betting world, because with what we have going on with bonuses, incentives, as well as playoff implications, it's definitely one where I think this year in specific, especially with that Vikings Lions game on Sunday night, that's going to be one for the ages. All right, so let's get into it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right down below. These picks are completely free. All I ask is that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you guys all follow me on X and check out the free Discord. We have links down below. Okay, with what we have going on this weekend, traveling today, we did cash a ticket last night within Minnesota. Another bowl game in the books that we did come up in the green. All right, so make sure you check out what we have going on. I did give out Buffalo as well, -2.5 for this early kickoff within the 11 o'clock hour within the college football ranks. But let's get into the Browns Ravens game first and foremost. Huge spread, all right, and first thing that jumps off at the page of me, we do have a 20.5 out there in the market. You can see it right now, total set at 41.5. Right now you can find the Browns, or the Ravens for that matter, -19.5. Gives you an interesting angle if you do want to tease this game. I know the Browns are garbage. They have no reason to play. The Ravens have to win this game to lock up the AFC North. And then obviously with the Bengals Steelers shortly after, they're going to know the outcome of this game. But I think Mike Tomlin is one of those coaches that doesn't really believe in rest as much. And I think he's going to at least give a good first half for that Bengals matchup in terms of effort, because the Ravens will win this game. It's a foregone conclusion. I'm going to share with you guys my best bets now. If we look at kind of the way the handle is, you can see it right now a little bit on the money towards the Ravens, but we have seen this number kind of rise, and then now some buyback on the Browns as we can look at this number under a 20 spot. Okay, so great teaser leg. If you want to take the Browns up with this low total, the implied total of 41, 42, getting 27 points almost if you can in some spots in a teaser leg with the Browns. It's almost something you have to do just out of sheer numbers. There is a avenue where the Ravens win this game, 35-3, 42-7. I could definitely see that. But that's kind of where I'm at within this contest. I'm not going to be playing that outside of maybe a teaser leg. However, I do like a couple bets that I'm going to share with you guys right now. Okay. The one angle I'm going to shoot for is the the Ravens first half -9.5. All right. I think they get out to a hot start. They have to win. They're going to solidify this game. So the Ravens -9.5, taking Baltimore in that first half is one of the bets I do like. Also, the Browns team total for the game is at 11.5. I just don't see an avenue where they score 13, 14 plus points. Okay, so taking the Browns under 11.5 in their team total, that's a bet for the full game that I do like quite a bit. And then also, like I said earlier, taking the Browns up in a teaser leg, getting that 20 points, boosting it. That's where I'm going to be as well. Staying away from the side of the total. If anything, I do lean under. Cold game, just run the clock out, stay healthy, move on in advance. Browns get ready for their postseason vacations and whatever teams that a lot of those sorry players are going to find themselves playing on or not playing on come the 2025 campaign. Okay, but also something within the bonus incentives, Derrick Henry has to score a touchdown. Okay, I think if he scores a touchdown, he gets $500,000. They know this. Harbaugh knows this. They're going to reward their running back, their bell cow. And I think that is something where you can find on FanDuel -230, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown scorer. It's maybe a sucker bet, but I don't see a world where they don't give Derrick Henry the ball close to the goal line. Swiss cheese for the Browns defense this time of year. Cold weather. No one's bringing down King Henry. So at -230, I don't mind even laying a big note at -230 just to cash a ticket. So if you want to lay 230 to win 100, that's an angle you can do. I know some people, some sharp players have been pounding this with some big numbers, just in anticipation of a Henry touchdown. One thing you can do is take a modified Baltimore spread, couple that with the touchdown, get that down below $2, becomes a little bit more favorable. That's something I'm going to be exploring as well. One of my favorite bets of the weekend. All right. Secondly, this Bengals game with the Steelers, we can see it right now. Pittsburgh is plus 2.5 at home. 47.5. If the Ravens win, they solidify the AFC North. Pittsburgh would then have nothing to play for. The Bengals have an outside shot. Now, this game being played on Saturday is very interesting because it does give way to the argument they have a slight chance of making the playoff if things go their way on Sunday. So there is a slight avenue. I do lean Bengals. That will be my play. Bengals minus 2.5. I think that even if the game's close, Mike Tomlin will have his guys playing well, but I do think there's a way that the Bengals and Joe Burrow's success has been something unmatched. There is an outside shot, even FanDuel offering 30-1 for Burrow MVP. A lot of people think Allen has that one locked up. For me and my money, though, guys, it's worth a little sprinkle on the Burrow money line. I did use a bonus bet, just a little free play on that. So I do have a ticket in that regard. You never know. He could throw for 5 touchdowns and catch some voters' eyes, but I do think everybody pretty much is a foregone conclusion that Allen is going to bring that home the hardware. Okay, but like I talked about, guys, Bengals minus 2.5. I think they get it done. I don't think it's going to mean anything. I think when we come Sunday, they're going to be eliminated by what other teams do, and that's their fault, right? They started slow again, once again. So despite Burrow's great year, no offensive line. He gets hit more than any other quarterback in the NFL. That's been the story since he's come into the league, and it has continued through this season. Okay, so I do like Burrow, though. I think that a half-unit play, even a full unit maybe, you can't deny the run in the streak that he's been on, throwing for 3+ touchdowns. This is a little colder game. It's a different mindset, but I think that the Bengals are going to be full effort as this is basically their last hurrah. They have to win this game. So Burrow is 2.5 touchdowns. That's at a plus 150 price almost. So you can't turn down that positive value. It's just kind of where I'm at. If you want to parlay that with a 2+ touchdown into a parlay, that's a great opportunity as well. I think that's one of my safer bets of the weekend. 2.5 is kind of just one of those ones where you got to trust it. May cash, may not, but at plus 150 almost, that's extreme value that you can't ignore. Okay. Also, one of the props I do like in terms of the running backs, Najee Harris over 45.5 rushing yards against the Bengals. He has gotten crazy run. I think that he gets it done through the with his ground game, with his legs, getting 60, 70 plus yards. I think this is too low of a number. I think it's basically a handicap on the fact that maybe the starters don't play in the second half. But I do like Najee Harris going over his rushing total. It's a bet that you kind of have to make, in my opinion. Also, if you do want to get into the Jaylen Warren conversation, maybe a little bit of a hedge if he doesn't play the second half, but taking him with his receptions, over 3 receptions, that would be something I would look into as well. I do think he gets a lot of work in this game as the Steelers look to kind of start transitioning into postseason mentality. So that's kind of where I'm at. Quick recap. We do Browns, Ravens. We're taking Ravens in the first half, minus 9.5. The Browns under their 11.5 team total. Browns plus 20 if you want to add that to a teaser leg with Sunday. Derrick Henry minus 230 on the anytime touchdown scorer. Parlay that with the Ravens victorious and maybe something else that you're confident in. Get that closer to even money, but not a lot of times I do it, but I will lay that $2.30 price on a Henry anytime touchdown due to that contract incentive. Okay, in the Bengals Steelers game, I do like the Bengals minus 2.5. I like Najee Harris over his rushing, and Joe Burrow over 2.5 passing touchdowns is a lean where I think at plus money you have to kind of take it, or at least a little sprinkle half unit play on that plus money. So that's what I got for you guys. Appreciate you all watching. Sorry I'm not in the office today. I'm out traveling, visiting some friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. We'll be back tomorrow with some more conversation within the college football playoff that we have coming next week, as well as the exciting Sunday football slate. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on. Give me a follow on Discord. Follow my X at the Better Mark. That's on the bottom left of your screen. And if you want to become a channel member, links down below for that as well. $9.99 a month gives you exclusive access to me, as well as kind of some perks along the way. So appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy it, and we'll see you all tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.